Hi, everybody. Good afternoon. Um, and welcome back to another episode of Music Talk Thursdays. I'm your host, Chloe. Um, it was a nice day. I don't know what happened because all of a sudden it was like drizzling a little bit when I was coming over here. I don't know what happened, but whatever. But anyways, so for today's episode, um, I'm gonna do something a little bit different because I know like the past few episodes I've talked about like a specific artist or like a specific album. But for this one, I'm gonna talk about something a little bit different. It has to do with music though, obviously. But I wanna talk about this like I guess you could call it like a mini like concert that this channel called NPR posts on YouTube. So it's called the Tiny Desk Concerts. And I wanted to just talk about that today. So, yeah. So, to start, like, what is it? Because I know, like, a lot of people never really heard of it before. Like, I know, like, when I was, like, explaining what it is to my parents, they were like, "What is that?" But, basically, the Tiny Desk Concerts is they have an artist come on, and they'll do, like they'll perform, like it's like a 30-minute episode, and them and, like, a band in the back will perform a couple of songs. Mostly, like, if they release, like, newer stuff, they'll, like they'll perform a couple of songs. Basically, like, an almost like an acoustic version of it. So, like, they'll have a live band and everything, and, like, you get to hear how it sounds, like, out of the studio version, like, you know? Yeah. So, um, personally me, I think it's pretty popular. Like, there's been a couple of artists on it, like Sabrina Carpenter was on it, Doechii was on it. Um, for some reason, they had Kevin Hart on it, I don't know why, but Kevin Hart was on it, and, like, the most recent episode, it was released 2 days ago, Bad Bunny was on it, and I have been waiting for that one for so long with especially, like, the way his new album just sounds. Like, I've been waiting for him to come on, and he finally did it, and it was amazing, of course. Um, but yeah, a lot of, like, popular artists, I think, in my opinion, like, come on to this and perform their stuff. Um, so yeah, and, like, a lot of, like my mom had asked me this in the car. She was like, "Oh, like, what do you think the purpose of it is?" And I'm like, "I don't know." So I was kinda thinking about that, and honestly, the purpose of these is, like honestly, like, 1, to just, like so they can, like, perform, like, an like, a I guess a different type of version of their music. So, like 'cause like I said, it sounds very different from their studio versions, like, 'cause they have a live band in the back with instruments, they'll have background singers. It sounds different from their album. But I also think the purpose, like because my mom, she had also asked me, she's like, "Do they have a lot of, like, upcoming artists on there?" And I'm like, like, kinda, but, like, not really at the same time. It's like, they had Bad Bunny on there 2 days ago. I don't think he's really an upcoming artist, like, he's been up there for a while now. So, I but at the same time, like, they had Doechii on there, and, like, now, like, after that, she just won a Grammy, so it's like, maybe, I guess, yes and no, like, they have upcoming artists on there, but at the same time, it's like, who knows? And I honestly, like there's a lot of people that I would like to see on it because I just like hearing, like, the different versions of their songs. Um, So, like, I definitely, like, would wanna see more international artists on there because they have my the thing is, they have a lot of, like, Western artists, meaning, like, basically, like, artists from the States. So, like I said, like Sabrina Carpenter, Doechii, all that. But, like, they barely have any artists from, like, outside of that, like and I wanna see more of that because it's like, those international artists are really good too, like and if you wanna, like, I guess, expand their platform more, I guess you could say, like, you should definitely have them on there. Cause like, the only like, in this case, for example, okay, the only Hispanic artists that I've known that have been on there are Bad Bunny, Karol G, and I think the Marias. Yeah. Those are the only, like, Hispanic artists I've known that have been on there, and it's like, I wanna see more because I like listening to Hispanic artists and just yeah, it would be nice to see artists from different parts of the world on there. But I really think, like, a lot of people should go check it out because it really, like it shows you, like when you hear, like, the, I guess, live performance of it, it really makes you think, like, "Wow, like, this person sounds really good, like, in the studio version, but they also sound really good live." And I'm not gonna lie, when I started watching these, like, it kind of, like, convinced me to, like, see different artists. Cause like, after hearing them live, I was like, "Wow, like, I wanna hear this song in concert now." And, like, I would go on Ticketmaster and check if they have tickets. Like, I did that after I watched Sabrina Carpenter's. I was like, "I need to go see her in concert now." And I went to go check if there was tickets, but her tickets are expensive. So, um, yeah. Overall, though, I, like these are really enjoyable, and I definitely think, like I said, if you have not checked them out yet, go check it out and go watch Bad Bunny's latest one. Yes, I am a huge fan, but, like, genuinely go check it out because it's really good, and I feel like a lot of people will enjoy it. Um, but yeah, this is kinda short. I guess, yeah, to be honest, that's really all I have for today. Um, I will see you guys, let's see, wait, I think next week we're on break. Wait, hold on. Oh, wait, I won't see you guys next Thursday because we'll be on break. So, I hope you all have an amazing Easter if you celebrate. Um, and if you don't, just enjoy the break. And yeah, I'll see you guys the week after. Um, so yeah, um, that's all for today. So until next time.